So what tools do you need to start day trading? The number one tool you need is your phone and your computer. And with us being on the phone right now, I'll just explain the apps that you need. So you want the MetaTrader 4, and you definitely want MyFXBook. So MyFXBook is an economic calendar. So it's going to pretty much show you all the big political events going on around the world that influence our currency's value against another. To make it short, I'll show you my FX book after I show you MetaTrader. So how do we make the money? We make money from the rise in value if we set a buy, but in this case we place a sell. We profit from the sell. So I think it's going to keep going low, and that's pretty much how we make our money, just based on what we see. So right now my account's up 46.51. There are live accounts and there are demo accounts that you can practice with. So understand, you do not have to rush into this thinking you have to invest money immediately. You can practice first. You don't have to risk immediately just because you know there is big money to make. You want to get as educated as you possibly can in this, because lack of education leads to blindness in this, and that's how you lose money, being blind. So we want to eliminate that and get you some tools that really get you further ahead of the game. You can trade different types of currency pairs, even gold. So gold versus US dollar versus the yen, euro versus US dollar, and so on. So you have variety. Pick some charts and figure out which type of pairs that you like and what do you feel comfortable trading. So do you have to stay glued to a chart all day? No, you do not. I mean, there are different types of trading styles. So like, you can swing trade if once you become really good at reading the charts and understanding the charts. My way of swing trading, I just pretty much find a great position and I like to hold it like throughout the week, maybe 2 weeks sometimes. And yeah, just let my money grow that way. I don't like to be glued to a screen. I mean, I'll do it to look for an opportunity. That's about it. After I find the right opportunity, I'm just doing my thing, enjoying my day. So if you're like at work or something, hey, you can focus on that. Or you can do what some people do. Some people like to just trade only in the morning, or some people like to trade only at night. So whatever works with your schedule, that works for people too. Some people do trade all day, but it's not like it has to happen. You have to make your own strategy. So that's another thing you want in trading. You want a strategy. And then as far as some education to really teach you more about, especially how to read this chart and understand this app, feel free to click the link in the description. There should be a link down there that'll actually give you some training. It'll also have some training as far as learning the stock market as well. So you have some options there. But yeah, overall, I'm going to say Forex, you got to take your time with. You want to make sure you master this before you invest any real money. Like, why risk money just based on need? That's what some people do. They do it based on need, when reality, they gotta get past that. Need is only gonna create fear, the fear of losing money, and that's not great in the markets. So get in a great position first. So, and yeah, like, understand you're risking your own money. So if you no matter what you do, there's going to be some sort of amount of risk in the market. So don't invest more than you can afford to lose. That's the best recommendation, advice I could give, I should say. But yeah, also as far as the tools go, we want to go to MyFXBook. But before I go further, you can download this app and this app. And well, the links will be in the description. You can get some free stocks and some free crypto if you download Coinbase as well. I'll put the links in the description for you guys. So MyFXBook, like I said, is an economic calendar. So these were all the economic events that could have impacted the markets and made it fluctuate more. Sometimes the heavy movement, fast movements, they're linked to these. So this is what's going on tomorrow. For example, we have some presidential speeches in other countries, so that should move the markets a little bit. And you can kind of get a good look of what the market is doing, how many pips within certain markets are moving, and you can get an outlook. Like overall right now, Euro USD is short, which means it's selling, and some pairs are long, but yeah. And then you can get some calculators here to really get a calculation of your pips and so on. Like, but primarily, most cases I use the economic calendar. But yeah, the tools that you need in the markets, really your phone, your apps, and yeah, that's about it. You can invest in indicators if you want to, but it's not a need or anything like that. Some people do like indicators, they like bigger, fancier screens. Some people want their own business tests. You gotta understand this is your business. You gotta make it comfortable, but overall, the main thing you need is your phone, computer. But I recommend the computer over the phone because you can see a better picture. Like you have access to a bigger screen, so you can see more of the markets and what's happening. So take advantage of that if you can. But overall, if you found this video pretty helpful, feel free to give it a like, feel free to subscribe, and feel free to share it. And don't forget those links in the description for Robinhood, Webull, and then my training. So get some little education and figure out the markets.